Hey, back to Conversations with Rich. I'm Rich Masabny. And we have with us an old friend here, Ingrid Anders. She's an author. And we'll talk about that book in a second. And she brought with her the translator, Ching-Sung. Is that good?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Is this your third book?
This is my third book. It's the bilingual edition of my second book.
Okay. Now the book here is Kat Vespucci Takes Taiwan. And yeah, you could see this here if you just want to shoot this. Tell me, who's Kat Vespucci?
She's my main character.
Right.
She's in all my novels so far.
Right.
An American woman, and I send her abroad unprepared.
Yeah. Now you've gone abroad to many places yourself.
Yes?
Did you go unprepared or prepared?
More prepared than Kat.
Okay.
But you can never fully prepare.
Tell us about Kat. What is she like?
Kat is from New Jersey, where I'm also from. But unlike me, she hasn't really studied international things, and she goes abroad on a whim. Her first trip is to Germany, where she spends a year running away from a bad breakup. And then her second adventure is in Taiwan, where she goes to teach English because she's returned to the United States and she's unhappy in her job and decides that she needs another adventure. So she just goes to Taiwan for no good reason.
You went to Taiwan, right?
I went to Taiwan, yes.
You speak Chinese?
I've studied Chinese, yes.
Will you speak it?
I speak it. It's a hard language just to, you would never say that you speak it well, but.
Well, I don't know. Is it like Mandarin or what is
Mandarin.
it? It's Mandarin.
Yeah.
Let me hear you just say something simple. I don't care, a sentence of something.
你好吗?
Okay, that's good enough. What is that?
How are you?
How are you?
Say it again.
你好吗?
Let me hear you say that.
你好吗?
He's better.
Yeah, a little bit. But better than I can do. Better than I can do.
Well, you could do it.
No, I don't.
You can try.
What is it again? Ni what?
你好吗?
Ni hao ma?
Perfect.
Is that good?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm going to China. Let's go.
Yes.
See, China to me is Formosa. I know. Forget mainland to me.
Taiwan.
Really. Now, Ingrid here was saying about you got a PhD?
In civil engineering.
Yeah.
Not translation.
No, I understand that. I know.
Around here, University of Maryland, College Park.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you building bridges or what are you doing?
We design.
Yeah.
Roadway and bridges. Have some courses on that one.
Yeah. This is. How'd you just get the name Kat Vespucci? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Kat is from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like me.
You are too. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's where I'm from is a heavily Italian community, so I wanted her to have an Italian last name. And Vespucci is the name of an explorer, Amerigo Vespucci.
That's right.
So I gave her that name so that she could be an explorer.
How do you work out as a translator? Now, how does this work? You do the story and then he does the translations, right?
Yes, that's right.
Based on the book, novel.
Yeah. All right. Tell us how long did it take you to translate this thing?
Oh, it took me 10 months.
Oh.
I have my own job, right? During the daytime, just after at night.
You mean being an engineer?
IT right now.
Oh, IT?
Information technology stuff, yeah, software engineering stuff. And so every night I just spend 2 hours to do the translation. Whenever I have some question regarding the novel, the slangs she used, or idioms she used, or the words she chose, question to me, then I just email her.
Well, there's an interesting line here. When I come back from the portable toilets, right? You remember that?
Toilet. Okay, got you.
Bathroom,
Yes.
toilets. Is this now the translation here for that?
Yes.
There it
on
is.
the right.
Yeah,
Right-hand side.
right. Right. I just want to hear you do a sentence or two. Could you do that?
Sure. Any page?
No, where that
The
page?
portable
that
toilet.
page. The portable
I
toilet.
forgot my.
Oh, you,
无论如何，与澳大利亚人的机会没了。
that's what I thought. I agree with you on that.
Yes, that's a translation, the
Yeah,
sentence for
very
this
good.
one.
I would have said the same darn thing myself. Can you do it?
In Mandarin?
Yeah.
No, my reading is terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, reading is if speaking is hard, reading is even harder.
Oh, okay. Now, I want to know, I asked this of other authors,
Sure.
why should somebody who's maybe not making a trip to Taiwan be interested in this book?
Oh yeah, because they could travel there in their mind without having to actually travel there. This is for someone who is studying Chinese and would really like to travel, and this can help them prepare. It can teach them the culture, and then also they can study the language at the same time.
How much time did you spend in Taiwan yourself?
1 year in Taiwan,
Oh, really?
yes.
What kind of conditions? I mean, did you know Ching at that time?
I did not.
You met him there?
No, I met him here
You met him here.
Just last year.
last year.
Yeah.
So what were you doing over there? Just tell me, how are you functioning? Where'd you live? You live in an apartment? You live with somebody? What happened?
I lived with other American English teachers.
Okay.
I went over there to teach English, and a friend had a friend who was teaching English there and put us in touch, and she had a room in her apartment, so I moved in there. And then she moved out, and then I had the apartment and brought other people in, and it was really lovely there. It was really lovely. Exotic, but I could live there very comfortably with all the comforts, most of the comforts of home.
Did you ever live in mainland China?
Yes, I have. Lived in mainland
have?
China, yes.
I knew a woman who used to contact me on the internet a few years back, and I met her, actually, a very lovely lady studying different things, but she had an apartment, I mean, from what she sent me, pictures, in Shanghai,
Okay,
and how gorgeous it looked,
sure.
Shanghai.
Sure.
But it was just beautiful, and she had an apartment like, I don't know how she could afford it, you know, so I don't want to ask her. Maybe she was working for the government. I don't know.
Could be.
you know.
They have the whole spectrum in China. They have this mega rich, and then also very poor. They have the whole spectrum.
Now, but is it different in Taiwan?
Yes, it is different in Taiwan.
In what way now?
Taiwan is a developed country. Taiwan is developed. It's not still developing, so it feels life is like it is here in a lot of ways.
Free, totally free?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely democracy.
You know, I can't
Totally
even tell you
free.
who's head of Taiwan. Who's head of Taiwan? Who's the head?
Ma
of-
Ying-jeou. Ma Ying-jeou.
Yeah, the president Ma.
President Ma.
Ma.
Is he a good guy?
You have to ask Mr. Chin.
Yeah, he's a very good guy. Yeah.
No, what I want to know is, since I've not been to either country, are you free, is one free to say, for example, like we could here, I don't like this country, I don't like President Obama. They're not going to come and put you in jail. Would they do that in
Yeah,
Taiwan?
Yeah, you can definitely say that.
You can say that if
Yeah,
you're in
no
Taiwan.
Any place.
Say, I don't like the President Ma, is it?
A lot of people say that.
They do,
A lot.
they do. And they're not going to be put in jail.
No.
No way, not. No.
Okay. Well, I was just curious.
Maybe 40 years ago, that then that person will be gone.
Yeah.
Some prison.
Taiwan has a very active opposition. It reminds me a lot of our democracy.
Oh, do they?
It's very vibrant. The opposition and the debate and the argument. It's very lively.
Oh. Can you cook Chinese food?
Some very few things, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I'm just curious. Have any favorite Chinese restaurants around here?
Yes, I do.
You
I
do?
do. Yeah, I have.
You can whisper them to me later.
Okay. There's some really good ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always looking for sort of authentic food, you know?
Okay.
Did you run into any problems while you were trying to do this book?
Oh, it was really smooth, I think.
You were one of the rare ones. So many tell me they run into this or that complications, but not with you, huh?
Not really. It was pretty smooth. I had a lot of notes that I took when I was there, so I used them to write the first draft, and then I had my friends review it, and I had it professionally edited. And then working with Mr. Chin was very smooth. We had good communication, which is rare for an author to get to communicate with her translator. That's something very special. Usually,
book,
it's usually the author has no idea about the translation. It doesn't know if it's good, if the translator understands.
Really?
But we had a communication, so we really worked together to make it very good.
So, okay, we know that Kate Vespucci goes to Taiwan. Now, give me one or two examples of what she encountered.
Okay. Food. She encounters food she doesn't expect.
You mean it's as good as she thought or more than she thought?
Just different. You know, in America, when we eat chicken, we only eat certain parts of the chicken.
Oh, yeah, they eat everything there?
They eat everything there.
We don't want to waste.
Okay.
So the first time she encounters parts that she never ate before, she's a little shocked. But she survives. She survives.
And obviously you did too.
And I did too, yeah. I'm more adventurous than she was. I mean, she does it by accident, you know.
No.
She doesn't know, and she accidentally does it, and then she's shocked and has a hard time getting over it. But so my spirit was a little more like I was seeking out the adventures, but that's not as funny, you know. So I want it to be funny for Kat, so I have her shocked.
Now, how old is Kat supposed to be?
She's in her mid-20s.
Okay, like you.
Well,
we'll let that go.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
Your first book was what? And I remember interviewing her, but the first book was what? When was that too?
The first book was Earth to Kat Vespucci.
Yeah.
And she goes to Germany.
That's right.
That came out in 2009.
Okay, 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
And then what was the other one?
Well, this is the second one.
Oh, this is the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third one, I'm still writing.
Yeah.
That one takes place in Beijing.
Oh.
That's coming out next year.
So you're going to be spending time there, or you already spent the time there?
I already spent the time there.
Of the two places, tell the truth now, even in front of Mr. Chin.
Okay.
Taiwan or mainland China. Mm-hmm. Where do you feel best in?
Taiwan is my standard. It's the first place I went in Asia. It's my first impression of China. So Taiwan is very near to my heart. And I had such a good experience there and felt so comfortable there that that's my standard. And so when I'm in mainland China, I'm always thinking, this is different from Taiwan in this way, in this way. It has good things, but I'm always comparing to Taiwan.
To me, the overriding thing would be, no matter where I go, is if you feel completely free and not worried about being arrested, being tortured, or being put in prison for nothing. You know what I mean? You agree?
Totally agree, but I don't have that experience in Taiwan. Never have.
No, so it's been a good experience.
Sure.
All good. All good.
For me, it's all good. But maybe my daddy's generation in Taiwan, they have that.
You mean they had some problems then?
At that time.
Okay.
In Taiwan.
Yeah.
But later on, in my generation, totally freedom.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't remember. Did you say you've been to mainland China?
Just once.
For how long?
For 8 days, just a trip.
Well, that's long enough.
8 days.
What'd you think?
In Beijing, 3 days. And in Shanghai, Suzhou, Hangzhou, another 3 days before I went back to Taiwan. That's my dad's suggestion to go there.
Did you feel comfortable?
Sure, I feel very comfortable.
You did?
Yeah, with the tour. So with the local guide, everything arranged for me. So
okay,
perfect.
yeah.
I love it.
That's different going that way.
Correct.
let's see here. I want to give some information now. We've got a website, www.ingridanders. It'll be on the screen.com. And if somebody wants to get in touch, I guess you can do author@ingridanders.com. And we're talking to the author here, Ingrid Anders, and this is Ching-Sung Chin, translator. Did I do that all right?
Perfect.
Yeah? Okay.
You are talking
Right.
English, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
I
Good.
hope it's English. What does it sound like to you?
Yeah, no, that's, yeah.
That's good.
Where do we get this book now? Where do people get this book? Through you or what?
They can get it through me if they email me or on Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
On
Okay,
Amazon. If they want a signed copy,
Yeah.
they should email me, and I can arrange for a copy to be signed by me and by Mr. Chin.
Both.
But we would communicate. So email me if you want that. Otherwise, you can get it very easily on Amazon.
Okay. So the email is author at ingridanders.com. It should be on the screen. It was before. And that'll tell you, you mean so you can get it autographed?
If you email me,
Yeah.
we can arrange
How
that.
nice,
I
how
do
nice.
that for my fans, yeah.
Why, how nice.
I like to do that.
Yeah, you know, I've got here, I just noticed this here in this book, you sweetly put your name. I got to get the,
You have to,
mine.
I
yeah.
get you later. You got a
need-
pen with you? I got a pen.
Yeah, I got a pen.
Just under
Right
here.
away.
Put it there, would you?
In Chinese or English? Which one you
Hey,
prefer?
Chinese.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Ingrid, you're adventurous.
Thank you.
I give you credit for that.
Thank you.
Did you find any kind of problems because you're a female? I mean, as opposed to a guy going over there like Cheng, you being a young female, was there any kind of problems at all? You know, even in this country. Thanks so much.
Oh.
Even in this country.
Not in Asia, not in Taiwan, not in mainland China. I feel safer there as a female than I do here. So I would not go
Really?
out alone at 9 o'clock at night in America.
No, I wouldn't either.
Walking around the streets.
But Taipei is okay.
In Taipei,
Yeah, 24 hours.
it's
should be
very,
okay.
yeah, I feel much safer there.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, I can see that the time is sort of fleeting, and so good to see you again, Ingrid Anders. You look marvelous.
Thank you.
Married woman with kids and everything.
Thank you.
And Ching-Sung Chin. I say it all right? Let me hear you say it.
Ching-Sung Chin.
Oh, okay, that's good.
My Chinese is Ching-Sung.
Is that the way it
That's
is?
Chinese, yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you both so much. Good to see you, my dear girl.
You too,
Hey,
you too.
that's a pretty ring.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Thank you very much. We'll be back in a minute.